Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a super long time since I posted anything on YouTube. I know! And I'm sorry this isn't going to be a travel or an experience video. Well, you can consider it to be an experience video. This is more of an informative video for people who are applying to the JET program. So, you've submitted your application to the JET program. Congratulations! Your application has been chosen! Don't celebrate too early though, because the next phase is about to begin. For those of you who don't know, hi, I'm Vicky. I'm from Canada. I know, late introduction. I'm currently a second year ALT on the JET program. Around this time 2 years ago, I was freaking out. Obviously, I, like many of you currently are, or not, looked up every JET interview YouTube video I could. I looked up any kind of information that could help me prepare. I did get accepted on my first try, but it doesn't mean I wasn't stressed. So I'm here to share with you 5 tips to help you pass your JET interview. The interview. My interview was a little different as it was done during the pandemic. While interviews in the past were done solely in person, mine was conducted over Zoom. And let me tell you, that was stressful. So, you have 1 to 2 weeks before your interview. What should you do to prepare? Well, here are 5 tips I wish someone told me to help me prepare for my JET interview. Number 1, go over your statement of purpose and application. Everything your interviewer knows about you is from your statement of purpose and application. So you'll need to know it inside and out. What are your plans after JET? What steps will you take to get there? They may want you to elaborate more on a point that you wrote down in your application. It's basically to see how personable you are. So I knew I had to do this, and I did, but only for my statement of purpose. Truthfully, after I submitted my application, I didn't save a copy of it. I only managed to figure out how to save a copy after I've done my interview. So I was internally screaming when one of the interviewers asked me to elaborate on something I wrote on my application. I didn't really remember what I wrote for that section. Hey, somehow I managed to get through it. Number 2, practice going over some common interview questions. Tell us about yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Why JET? You can practice it as many times as you want in your head, but you need to practice saying it out loud. It doesn't always sound the way you intended to, especially when the interviewers you're speaking to are giving you blank stares through the screen. Say something, please. Am I doing good? Am I? I actually practiced using a mock interview video from the channel Get Abroad to Japan. I've linked the video in my description and up in the corner. Sorry, wrong corner. Sometimes you need someone to look blankly at you with a timer counting down. The interviewers don't have all day, and they have a lot of applicants to get through. Don't take yourself too seriously. Your answers should be concise and personable. Number 3, make sure to triple check the instructions and do a test with a friend ahead of time. Dress code. How much of you do they actually need to see? Is your software up to date? Is your audio setup decent? Would they be able to hear you? Is your internet stable? Is your Zoom name the name on your application? Yes. It can be overwhelming, but if I could send a message to myself 2 years ago, I would tell her to check her setup days in advance, not the morning of. Luckily, a friend of mine lived close by and lent me a spare room for my interview. It was also quiet and her headset was great. It really was a lifesaver. Number 4, remember cultural exchange. While Japan's English proficiency is low, there isn't a shortage of English teachers who are Japanese. So why would the government want to hire foreigners from outside of Japan? It's because of cultural exchange. Truthfully, some of my colleagues are surprised I know how to use chopsticks. Well, I tell them I'm Canadian. It doesn't occur to them that my parents immigrated to Canada from Asia, where many use chopsticks. JET is not only about teaching, but also about exchanging your culture with people in Japan. What's famous in your country? What's it like to live and grow up where you're from? And number 5, keep calm and cry about it later. The interview isn't quite going the way you imagined. All the interviewers are giving you blank stares. You just majorly bombed a section of your interview. Stop. Take a deep breath in. Internally scream about it as you exhale. But don't let it affect you during the rest of your interview. I'm not saying that everyone's going to hate you, but not everyone is going to like you. Are you going to let one mishap fluster you for the rest of the interview? You can scream outwardly after the interview is over. Well, those are my 5 tips for passing your JET interview. I hope this video helps you. And once again, congratulations on passing the first stage. Break a leg! Woo! Woo! And I'll see you in another video where hopefully I am traveling. Hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video when I upload one. See you!